Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good Monday morning, good mindset Monday morning. There are two things that I've noticed that have held me back in the past. And if you want to know what those two things are, you better keep listening. My name is Linda. I'm your Back in the Groove Again coach, and I'm here on three different platforms. I'm on my great group, Confident, Inspired, and Aspiring Limitless Women's Group. It's on Facebook. I'm also here on my business page, Facebook business page, and I'm on YouTube as well. So it's really nice to see you here this morning. And I'm talking about two things. Hello, Melanie. It's nice to see you. Hi. Good morning. Is it morning for you? What time zone are you in? What time zone? Well, I know it must be morning, but I don't know how early it is for you. I'm in the Eastern time zone, so it's 10:30 over here. So I'm talking about two things that have held me back in the past. Eastern, okay, perfect. We're in the same time zone, so it's not too early. Two things that have held me back in the past, and I'm sure that they've also held you back as well. So the first thing is secrets. So secrets are, for me, they're things that I don't tell anybody. I keep it to myself. And they're things that have, maybe I've been ashamed of, or maybe I felt guilty of. They're things that I wouldn't feel too good if I told people. I'd be embarrassed. They would look at me completely different. They'd go, wow, really? And there's things that I'm afraid of being judged if I would say them out loud. So secrets have held me back in the past. Secrets have held me back in the past. And I'm wondering, if secrets are holding you back. How do I know, or let me say, how did I know they were holding me back? Well, they would come up. They would always come up. They would come up in behaviors, they would come up in thoughts. If I wanted to talk about something that I've done in the past, my little voices would say, you can't tell people that. You know, you don't want to tell people that. It's it's shameful or it's embarrassing, right? So secrets have held me back. Now, there were certain things in my life, and of course, I don't want to make this about me. Old memories. Thank you. Love this. Thank you. Good morning, Superior Seven. Old memories can also hold you back and stop you. Yes, absolutely. And this is part of what I'm talking about. They're old memories that you may not have talked about with anybody. You've kept them secrets, right? You've kept them secrets. So years ago, and you might know this, I've been married a few times, right? I've been married three times. And in my second marriage, there were lots of things that happened in that second marriage where, for very obvious reasons, that marriage ended up in divorce. And for the longest time, I did not talk to my ex-husband because we didn't have a good relationship. He remarried, I went on and went on. And so years later, he got divorced again. And we had an opportunity to talk. We talked a lot. And I actually told him a lot of the things that I had been wanting to tell him. Of course, I was a completely different person, but I also had done a lot of work on myself. To be honest with you, if I hadn't done work on myself, if I hadn't gone through counseling and coaching and some programs, if I hadn't done that, I would not have felt confident, comfortable enough to talk to him about things that I had done. And of course, he knew about those things, but to apologize as well and to ask for forgiveness. So, those secrets that I had that I held on to, or old memories, as Superior mentioned, were holding me back. And once I started talking to him, to the people that were really, really important. And as my kids got older, of course, they asked questions. My kids are adults now. They didn't know, what had happened when they were younger. But the more I talked about it, the more I felt comfortable talking about it, right? So secrets, are you being held back by secrets? In my new booklet that I'm going to be talking about in just a few seconds. The booklet is called Making Sense of It All: Articles for Women Recovering from Divorce. I talk a lot about those things that I've learned, the secrets, that I was holding back. So that's one thing. You know, if you do have secrets that are holding you back, a couple of things that I'm going to suggest is that you journal about it. Start like that. Start journaling about it. I think it's a safer way to at least get it out, right? It's a safer way to get it out. And then at some point, if you're comfortable, you may want to talk to somebody about it. And it's not like you're going to be broadcasting it to the world. Hey, everybody, I used to smoke pot. And hey, everybody, I did this and I did that. You don't have to broadcast it to the world. You can talk to one friend or a couple of friends, people that you trust, and just say, listen, I have something I want to get off my chest. This is something that's been bothering me for some time. I just want to talk about it. I just need you to listen. And then, you might just say, well, when I was younger, and go on and talk about it. And you'll see that as soon as you start revealing some of those secrets, you may not reveal all the secrets all at the same time, depending on how many secrets you have, but you might start noticing that, wow, I'm starting to feel more comfortable talking about my secrets. So that's one thing, all right, that might be holding you back. The other thing that might be holding you back, of course, is, what do you think it is? I've got a couple of people watching me now. What do you think is the other thing holding me in my case, or people back, or you perhaps? What's the one more thing? And there could be lots of things, but I want to talk about this other thing too. What do you think it is? I'm going to wait for a few more seconds while I take my sip of coffee and cacao. Okay, I like that one. Thank you. I like that one. Do you think peer pressure might be holding you back? All right, that's a great one. Sure. So tell me, Superior, how is peer pressure holding you back? Is it? Is peer pressure holding you back? Now, sometimes peer pressure can energize us. Peer pressure can energize us and can get us to do things. Oh, what is this? What is this? Santa Claus. Hang on a second here, Melanie. Is that Santa Claus? Is Santa Claus holding you back? I'm confused. You might have to add a few more words. So let's go back to Superior 7. Superior 7, you said peer pressure. How does peer pressure hold you back? Tell me more about that. How does peer pressure hold you back? And I want to know about Santa Claus too, Melanie. I think that's Santa Claus. I'm just waiting to see if Superior 7 is going to respond to the peer pressure thing. Not me. Yeah, you. Okay, yeah. I've seen some of your sense of humor, okay? I've seen it. I know exactly what's going on. I'm just kidding with you. I'm kidding with you. All right. So the other thing that's holding me back, and I wouldn't think it, but it came up this morning, and I'll tell you why. So beliefs, the big belief word. So, all right, truth be told, last night, I meditate. Oh, it's a coffee cup. Oh my. Sorry, I thought it was Santa Claus. I had to really look in. That is too funny. All right, thank you for telling me. I really appreciate that, because I wasn't sure what the heck that was. Well, actually, I thought it was Santa Claus. So you may know that I meditate, and I use, where's my phone? I want to show you the the timer that I use. It's called Insight Timer, right? I use this meditation every day. Thank you, Melanie. Yeah, so our beliefs are holding us back. So I use Insight Timer every day, and I decided to subscribe to the courses. So it's a little membership, and one of the courses that I decided to register for, I'm just getting it. You know, I do a lot of teaching. I got my own courses, but this one is for me personally, and I'm saying, "Hello, Benoit. Hello, Benoit. It's nice to see you on my live. Nice to see you, Benoit." So the course, okay, I'm trying to get to the course. My course is, okay, this course that I'm taking, How to Attract Love in Your Life, is a course that I'm currently taking on Insight Timer. So, of course, I'm taking this course. I'm in lesson 2, and they're just short 15-minute courses. And the reason I'm talking about it is because I know I'm not the only one, and I'm talking about beliefs here. But first, I hear peer pressure. I'm just going to go back to what Superior 7 says. Peer pressure is something that causes conflict in an individual's life. The feeling of not fitting in, not being good enough. I know that. Thank you. You're right. You're right. And I think I remember experiencing that when I was younger, but you know what? Peer pressure can also apply when you're older, when you're an adult, like me, when you're in a professional kind of network group, you could feel maybe not good enough. You're right. Thank you for bringing that up. I think it's a great point. So I'm just going to go back to the course. The course is about finding love, and in the course, it talks about this website. So last night, I signed up for this spiritual dating site. And in the past, thank you, Melanie. Yes, it can be. It can be really overwhelming at times. Thank you for sharing that. So I'm taking this course. I signed up for this site. And in the past, I would just say, it's not worth it. I'll never find somebody. All of these beliefs are kicking in. This is what's happening right now, right? And I could easily say, I'll forget it. It's not worth it. Meaning, it's not worth it. I'm not going to continue with the course, or I'll just do the course on a superficial basis and I won't worry about whatever else is coming up. But that would hold me back, right? I mean, that's the reality. We can take all of these courses, guys, including some of the courses that I offer. But if you just do them, just to do them, just to take another course, they're not worth anything. And I think that's part of the challenge when it comes to personal development courses. And this one here, for example, the one I'm talking about, is that it's bringing up stuff. It's bringing up stuff. Some would say it's bringing up crap. Yes, it's bringing up crap, but it's the crap that's truthful. And thank you, Melanie. I know, and that's the part where, and I'm putting it out there. I'm saying this because deep down, deep down, I do want to be with somebody. Just like, and I'm making this more about me right now, but I want you to be reflecting about things that are holding you back, either your secrets or your beliefs. Right now, I'm kind of personalizing it so that you can see that it's real, right? Our beliefs possibly hold us back. Now we've got beliefs that make us feel really good and confident. I'm not talking about those beliefs. I'm talking about, and I just started doing a little bit of journaling here. You won't find somebody. You're too settled. You're not fun enough. You'll be disappointed. All of these things are coming up. And I have work to do. I have some reflecting to do. I need to turn those beliefs around. And I need to find evidence that it's not true. And I know that it's not true. Intellectually, I know it's not true, but deep down, I'm afraid I do believe that, right? It's the truth deep down. So beliefs hold us back, and sometimes the beliefs are there to protect us. Like I really do think that the belief that um, I'll be hurt is there to protect me. Sure, I could possibly get hurt. More than likely, I will get hurt. But I shared a little while ago. What if? Right, that wasn't another Monday mindset Monday. What if I could meet somebody and be happy? I'm happy as a single person, but what if? What if? Right? So and I'm saying this to you now. If you're aware that secrets are holding you back and beliefs are holding you back, perhaps it's worth looking into, right? It's worth it because you are worth it. I'm worth it, right? I am worth it in my case. I haven't been in a relationship for a long, long time, so long that I'm so comfortable by myself. I am a successful single. I was not very successful as a married person, but I want to be in a relationship where I could say, you know what? I've been a successful, I've been as successful in a relationship as I have been as a single person. Yeah, thank you, Melanie. I know, and how many times, thank you. How many times I'm just sharing this. I go, we've got great intentions. We read books. I'm reading a few new books now too, and then they collect dust. So it's one thing. I mean, you either here's what I say to that and to books and courses and all that stuff. We either release them and say, okay, forget it. I'm not interested in these books, or we actually start working our way little by little to these books because it's overwhelming. It can be overwhelming. There's one course actually. I've taken so many courses. This one here, I kind of like it because it's short. It's 12, 15 minutes. But there's another course that I'm taking on positive psychology. I love this kind of stuff, by the way, emotional intelligence, positive psychology. There's this one course that I'm taking in positive psychology that I really, really love. And it's all about positive. It's about positive feelings, which it's great. But I put it back. I put it on the side, on the bench, on the shelves for a while. And I set myself a goal to finish it by the end of April, which means that every day I have to schedule a few minutes. It doesn't mean I have to go all in, right? But it means that I have to schedule a little bit of time every day and practice, right? Like I was saying earlier, it's one thing to read books, it's one thing to take courses just for the sake of taking another course. But the hard part, the work, is in doing what the book or what the course is suggesting. So those are the tips for today, right? It's be aware what's holding me back. In my case, it was secrets. I've done with secrets. I've been talking about some of my secrets to people who are really important, and it's beliefs. And yes, that's right. It's about blocking time. Exactly. Exactly. That's right. And it doesn't have to be hours, right? Let's make it something that's realistic, that's doable. And what I've noticed is that sometimes I'll block half an hour of time to do something. But next thing you know, I've gotten into it and it's an hour into it. So you want to start small because you want to be successful, right? You want to be successful. Well, thank you. Thank you, Melanie. Appreciate that. So, two things what's holding you back? In my case, I'm talking about secrets and beliefs. Secrets, talk about them, journal about them if it's too difficult to talk about them, but at some point you might want to talk about them. And beliefs, start being aware. Like in my case, I I knew those beliefs were there, but they surfaced up when I started taking this course again, and I have to journal about it. I want to be able to really work on those beliefs and turning them around. So have yourself a great day. Oh, I wanted to, sorry, just one thing. I wanted to suggest to you to go to my website, divorcerecovery.ca. I know I've talked about it in my group, my Facebook group. Finally, I came up with a title, Making Sense of It All, Articles for Women Recovering from Divorce. The booklet is there, there's information, and I've also tied in a small series of like journal prompts as well when you purchase the book. Right now, the book is $1.99. I'm still testing to see how the flow is, so it's $1.99. Go to my website, it'd be great. All right, that's it. Have a great Monday. Thanks for being here, guys. Thank you so much. Bye. Have a good one.